Hey everybody, and welcome back to our channel, your go-to place for smart software tutorials that make your life easier and faster. In today's video, we are diving into SaasAnt, the powerful accounting automation software that helps you import, export, and manage your financial data across platforms like QuickBooks, Xero, and Excel, all with just a few clicks. Whether you're a bookkeeper, accountant, or small business owner, this beginner-friendly guide will walk you through everything you need to know, from setting up your automating transactions, mapping data, and simplifying your workflows. So if you are ready, then let's begin. Now, the first thing that you need to do, visit the official website of SaasAnt. On the top corner, you have the option to log in using your credentials. But of course, we all know that the better option is to click the try for free option here, or click the get started, depending on your preferences. If you do, you will be forwarded to these options. You can try the SaasAnt transactions online, the SaasAnt transactions on desktop, and the SaasAnt paid tracker. Now, what I'm gonna do is click the desktop version. If you do, you'll need to provide all the information needed and click the download button. And then you should be able to download the application itself. And from here, it's very easy to follow because you just have to click on next. And then you want to make sure that if you are using a Windows Bitdefender, try to make an exemption to your firewall so that the SaasAnt application can be installed successfully. All right. Obviously, just accept the terms and conditions. Okay, and then once you've done that, click the Launch SaasAnt Transactions and click the Finish button so that you will be forwarded to the application itself. It'll take a little while, but wait for it. And then there you go, it's loading up. So you want to make sure that you are connected to an active and stable internet connection. And from here, just provide the name and email ID that you have used while creating this account. Once you have successfully registered your ID, you will be forwarded to the main platform itself. Okay, so you have the file section on the top left corner that handles the core functions related to managing your import or export projects. If you click on the file option here, you have the ability to connect to QuickBooks, browse company file, and disconnect current company or edit. It's up to you, all right? And then obviously the edit section gives you the ability to manage the transaction data for mapping settings. If you click on the export settings right here, let's try that. Okay, so you have the upload configurations. If you wanted to have that already covered, okay, you can do that as well. Now, we're gonna go to the view section. If you want to have like an history full screen mode, you can do that, so you have more control over your navigation area. And then there you also have the stay on top if you want, if you prefer that, plus the automation. Now the automation gives you the ability to set up recurring imports from folders or cloud sources. So you can have like an auto import rules, create logic automatically. If you click the export backup, all right, you'll be forwarded here so that you can create logic to automatically map or categorize data. You have like you can set notifications for completed tasks or errors. And then there's going to be the section for migration. Now, for example, if you want to handle bulk data movement between platforms or accounts, if you are into QuickBooks to QuickBooks migration, you can move data between QuickBooks files easily. I want you to click the QuickBooks Online using Files, and you have all these sections for you. Or if you want to export to Microsoft Excel to CSV to QuickBooks, you can do that as well for a mass import historical data. And of course, you also have the ability to backup and restore. You can save and export or re-import mapped settings and logs. The help tools supports all of the resources and diagnostics. For example, if you want to view some sample templates so that it's going to be a lot easier to work with, you can do that. All right. And then it also offers you some troubleshooting tools. If there's like an error, you can report download the logs, and take screenshots. And obviously, the subscription is where you manage your SaasAnt license and account. If you feel that SaasAnt is going to be the platform for you, you might want to click the Buy Now option, which will forward you to the web page. All right, it's very simple. With that, you can have an access to the billing info. You can update payment details, activate or deactivate software, and you can view how many transactions uploads you have used. That's going to be for the subscription. Now, if you wanted to import your file from QuickBooks, right, you need to select the QuickBooks transaction list or type. There's going to be a drop down. Let's say if it's going to be for a bank statement or a bill, you need to select your file. You can browse your file or click the sample templates. All right. This would forward you to a web page, apparently. Okay, so that's that. And if you want to select your file as well. Now I'm going to go to the edit and show you the network settings, because this gives you the ability to create a proxy host, a proxy port, and of course providing the authentication for the proxy username and proxy password. It's very important to know that, especially if you are working remotely and if you are using like a different servers or a VPN. There's going to be the FTP or SFTP. Just provide that. And the default port is 21, and you need to set the username and password. All the while, you also have the email. If you click that, it will be forwarded. Here, you need to provide the email port forwarding, like the SMTP server, SMTP port, username, password, and the SSL. It's very important to check that. And then last is going to be again, if you want to connect to QuickBooks, you have the ability to do so. It's very simple. All right. And with that being said, and that wraps up our walkthrough on how to use SaasAnt. It is a game changer for accountants and bookkeepers who want to automate repetitive tasks, reduce errors, and gain better control over their financial data. It's easy to use, integrates well, and supports a wide range of file types, making it a reliable companion for growing businesses and, of course, busy finance teams. Whether you're handling bulk transactions, reconciliation of accounts, or simplifying workflows, SaasAnt offers a user-friendly interface and time-saving features that can truly boost productivity for accounting professionals. If you found this video helpful, do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our next tech or software guide. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you again in the next video.